I would like a special guest. If it's the special guest that I hope that you're talking about, then I would really like that. But we'll see. Let's watch this rap. By the way, I don't know if you guys know. I think most of you probably do. Baked Alaska was a rapper back in the day,
and then a country music star.
What do we have here? What do we have here, guys?
Yes. Anyway, this is his rap. Dear Ralph Retort.
Oh, you're wrapping it up right as I show up?
Oh.
What the fuck?
No. It's a rap that Baked Alaska did.
Have you heard this, Jim?
What's that? Have I heard what?
Baked Alaska apparently did a rap at me. I haven't got a chance to listen to it because I've been.
I don't know. I came to watch Fuentes and Allsup and Millennium Matt have their thing out. That was entertaining to me. That was something I wanted to watch.
Good content.
Got into some geopolitical stuff. I like that, like the Syria talk. That was entertaining. Enjoying myself, and then I get invited over there, so I went to do that and had a little bit of Sunday morning blood sports.
It went into a lot of different places. Their conversation, like I was just sitting back. I didn't even really want to interrupt.
I think that's why our podcast was so successful for so long, was because of that natural back and forth. Which again, I mean, not exactly where we'd like to see it coming out, but
but it was. It was good. Well, it's funny how it started out as like a "fuck you, I hate you" to like, but you don't even call Syria right. It's missiles. Dave wants missiles. No, but it's just kind of weird how it devolved.
And then it ended with "let's go laugh at a man getting cucked by everybody." Well, I mean, you guys started out, and Ralph's like, "Oh, I want to read some super chats," and I'm sitting here like, "No, shut the fuck up! Let them go at it. Fuck your super chats. Let Nick and James go at it."
Yeah,
I got to say, Ralph, I did enjoy that you were like that, though. That you held back. I mean, you read some super chats here and there, but you just kind of let them do their thing.
It was going so well. Like,
yeah, but I mean, it gets really annoying though on occasion when you'll see like a stream with heated opponents or somebody that's got a backstory to them, and then it gets interrupted every 2 fucking minutes, and there's no flow to it. So it was nice being able to just listen to it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people think they have to interject to just like justify their existence. You know what I mean? But I don't even know the whole backstory either. And they were going at it so hard. I just figured there's no need to really.
Yeah, Ralph. To be honest, I forgot you were even there, which I think is a good. You were doing a good job.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea. So. Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't even get to hear what all happened on Baked Stream. I mean, I heard it was pretty ugly.
It got a little heated at the end. It was hard to hear with all the super chats shooting through at the last minute because it was like interrupting every 5 fucking seconds with the Streamlabs shit.
Yeah.
But no, it's a follow up to my initial assessment, I guess, via Twitter, which is I just don't like this mentality of what I've seen people do, which is I want to be popular and I want to draw in an audience. And I'll do that by presenting myself as being, I'm for unfettered speech. I'm for everybody having their say. I'm cool with all of these things. Look at, wink, wink, nod, nod. I'll let you say whatever you like. I get it. I'm into trolling. I get the culture and all this shit. And then the moment they start to get a little bit bigger, they just want to cut it off. They want to just kill that segment of their audience that got them to where they are, and be like, you're not welcome anymore. You're toxic. You're problematic. I have an issue with it now. It's just such a money whoring thing to do, and it's so fucking blatant. It just irritates the shit out of me.
It all happened, especially when he moved straight to LA, and it's not a coincidence. I don't think he got a manager. This girl shows up, and all of a sudden he's changing. It's really the timing. You got to notice some stuff like this.
No, I don't think it's his manager doing it. I mean, I'll be honest, he had the manager for a month, and if the manager was going to implement changes like that, he would have done it in the beginning. But I don't think any manager is going to tell somebody who wants to be a YouTube personality or a streamer, hey, here's a great thing to do. Go alienate your audience and tell them you don't want them anymore. Like, if you want to kill organic growth and word of mouth, that's the perfect way to do it. I mean, you can't shit on the people that are paying you money and coming to view your content and be like, yeah, guys, I'm cool with it. Go ahead and say what you want. And then immediately turn around and start talking about how sensitive you are and how, you're what the fuck did he call himself? An influencer?
Yes, influencer. He's using all these buzzwords.
That's why you don't bring a woman on your stream who's going to get offended on your behalf. And then you're going to be put in that position where you either have to side with the chat and agree with and let them say what they're going to say, or you have to side with her and tell them to knock it off. It's a lose-lose situation. It will not end well for you.
Women ruin everything. They shouldn't fucking be involved with the shit that men do. They fucking ruin everything. I don't disagree with that.
But it's I think it's the hypocrisy too, like you said though. I mean, Baked Alaska was on Twitter, not that long ago. I mean, year and a half ago, going on and on about the Jewish question and just completely Paul speak, which is fine, but the next year to be saying, "Oh, you guys are toxic."
Well, yeah, I mean, he demods somebody for saying, I think it was nigger genocide.
Yeah.
But he demods them, and I think he even banned them from the chat, or he erased whatever they said, deleted it. But he doesn't have a problem if you do that via super chat. Then that can play. If you want to say it via super chat, that's totally fucking fine with him. But
if you're in a fucking McDonald's and they'll play up super chat.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't like the direction he was going, I guess, and it felt to me like he was doing an about face or a heel turn on the people that basically were helping to build him up. I mean, this is a guy that I went on stream with before.
Oh yeah.
Who said he wanted to grow his channel, and he was asking me, how do I do that? And I said, you just put on good, consistent content that's entertaining and that has something that people want to come look at. And the last thing you want to do is be like, I'm too good for the people that watch me. That's just such a fucking dumb thing to do. And it irritates me. It personally irritates me when I see, I hate saying it, but content creators, which sounds better than fucking influencers. When I see content creators do that, it fucking irks me, because it's like, well, I mean, you can't use these people as a fucking ladder to get higher and then, turn around and spit on them. They should deserve a little bit better than that.
YouTube influencers.
Jeremy Carroll in chat said he demoted me when I mentioned it looked like Aaron was going to OD. So apparently that was another.
But the reason I brought up the manager is if he's trying to get sponsorships and things of that nature, you had the whole video on how advertisers don't like that kind of talking, and if his chat's going about the Jewish question and saying niggers all the time, the advertisers don't want to advertise on him. So I think that's what he was going at.
Well, hey, if you guys want to talk about advertisers,
that's what I think. That's what I think that part is coming from is sponsorships and things of that nature.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're
Bitcoin if you guys want.
Yeah, but you're putting the cart before the horse. I mean, you're telling this is a guy that's like looking forward, and I want to do sponsorships and shit like that. But you got to grow. I mean, it was Andy. It was Andy Worski that told me. Or, yeah, was it Andy? Who the fuck told me? Somebody said they had a fucking manager that set up. I think it was Worski. No, maybe it was. Oh yeah, Baked. Yeah, he's got a manager. Yeah, it's Baked tells me the first time initially that he has a manager, and I'm like, okay, well, you've got a fucking channel with 30,000 subs, right? That's his main channel. Why do you need a manager? Why are you acting like it's so hectic doing what you're doing that you're like on drama alert levels where you've got so much shit to keep track of? You need somebody to help. It made no sense to me. Like I think he's envisioning far too out in the future. If you're thinking sponsorships and products I'm going to sell and shit like that. Well, you've got an audience that's already funding you. I mean, you have to build up something that somebody's going to want to come advertise on. And if you're a dude, you're struggling to get to 500 or 700 viewers on your stream. Fine, that's great. But then to turn around and then shit on them is just going to sink you back to a lower number. So what sponsor is going to jump in and say, yeah, I want to go onto the Baked Alaska show and sponsor him because he's got such a sterling fucking reputation. Those 200 fucking viewers really appeal to me.
Well, it makes no sense, to be honest.
Hey, Ralph, you're
robot.
But yeah, no, I think you're right on that, and I think he is looking too far ahead. But I think that's where he's not thinking of the now; he's thinking of the future. So,
no, he's thinking of the pussy. You could see it yesterday too. There were so many times where his chat would push him, and you'd see the dilemma in his head: pussy or chat, pussy or chat, pussy or chat, and he went with pussy. And I don't know. He's stuck by it now.
There's no clear indication he ever actually got any of it.
No, and he didn't.
The only one that didn't.
No, he didn't. He got no pussy.
No, yeah, I mean, I brought this up on the stream with him too. I don't want to turn around him off the stream and he can't respond. And so I'm just keeping to the shit I said while I was on there. But I brought that up too. And I even said I didn't say that it was necessarily Aaron telling him to do these things, but it seemed to me like it's the power of the pussy. Yep. He wanted to get into that. He wanted to get into her fucking pants. So hey, look, I'm a good boy now. I don't say those. I don't say the bad words anymore.
Look at me, virtue signal for the pussy.
But I mean, can anybody on this fucking stream?
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck
with
that.
the subject matter that all of you deal with. Are you kidding
I
me?
did I did on
Fuck
Gab
no.
once, but I was referring to Paul Nealon and that. But generally,
Can
it's
anybody-
toxic. Yeah, no. When people say problematic and also influencer, that's what Mike Tokes calls himself. I think he's spending too much time with Michael Tokes.
It could be Tokes doing it. Maybe he helped him upgrade his hardware from the broken iPad his fucking manager gave him. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, man. The guy is lost. He wants to be a bigger channel than he is, and I don't begrudge him that. But don't turn around and shit on the people that got you to the point of where you are at that moment. It's a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Am I still sounding like a robot?
No, you're
Nope,
good now.
you're
Okay,
No,
I
you're
had to
good, you're
close about 55 windows. I apologize for that. I guess the stream itself was about to crash, but I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I know you don't want to slag him off too much while he's not here, but just the whole, like, we were talking about it before you dropped in, just vlogging your entire life, like, when he got cooked on stream, 2 or 3 times earlier, his bit was already done. He had already went to the protest. He had already, done his coverage. Why are you still filming right now? You're just walking around town doing dumb shit. I mean,
Well, I brought that up to a degree because they're like, oh, well, these are personal things. Why should we have to talk about them? And I'm like, well, if you want to do in real life streaming where you're doing it fucking 8 hours a day and all these people are characters in your little production, people are going to start to pay attention and be interested. And so when you start acting differently or acting weird, they're going to be like, okay, which one of these fuckers is responsible for it?
It becomes like a sitcom. It becomes like you're watching a sitcom, and these people, like you said, Jim, they all become characters. And that's the thing that I don't understand is, like, why stream for 8 hours a day? Like when I do streams, and if you want to talk about like super chats or whatever, okay, like by the halfway mark, super chats start to dry up. Like you're not making a lot of super chat money in like hour 7 of a stream. So even if you're doing it for financial reasons, there's like really no incentive to keep a stream going that long. You're just setting yourself up to have your content become a lol cow.
Well, yeah, you need something to be able to justify doing it. Like I think the longest stream I ever did was 7 or 8 hours, and that was because it was the whole fucking election night. And I don't do super chats or ads, so it doesn't really factor into it. But I wouldn't want to be on stream for fucking 8 hours unless there was a reason, like a massive election. But
or a huge Spurg session like tonight,
or a huge. Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at the way it evolved, it was really interesting. I mean, here you're doing your stream, he's doing his stream, or you're doing yours, he's doing his. Right. Then you notice each other, and then you start shit talking each other. And then that, another guy jumps in. So you've got 3 streams all talking to each other. And then Fuentes, Allsup, and Millennial Matt start going at it. And then I jump over to his, it's like this giant fucking clusterfuck of YouTube stream wars.
It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
It was a nice,
I love everything about it.
The only way it would have gotten better is if Scribology had put both streams on at the same time.
That would have been nice. But, and the other thing, too, that he brought up was, he was like, am I not allowed to do new things? I want to go out and activize. Well, I didn't say shit about him going out to activize. I didn't care. He's acting like I'm saying the things I'm saying because he decided to go talk about Syria. I don't give a shit. Go fucking talk about Syria all you want. I mean, I haven't shit on Allsup, Fuentes or Matt here for having a fucking discussion that led into Syria.
Well, I mean, he caught your attention obviously through his own behavior on stream last night, right? I mean, it's not.
Well, no, I wasn't even watching the stream. I ended up seeing
on
it
Kronos, right? That's where I saw it too.
Kronos.
I didn't see it live.
Yeah, I saw the clips. Like, there's a 30-minute one and a 6-minute one and a 2-minute one. So it wasn't like a one-off comment, but I mean, they were so arrogant about it. Like that one where she's like singing songs and going "bye" and all of that shit. Like, oh god, that was fucking grating. Oh my god.
It's like he, just thought he got big enough to where he could just do that, I guess.
And I kept waiting for him to turn around and go, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
That's what. That part where she goes, "Oh, Bake's just this sensitive guy, and you guys are, oh man, you're hurting his feelings." Literally, the only thing that could have saved that would have been him turning to her and just going, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." You know what I mean? Like that.
Jesus Christ! If I was trying to stream and my wife was sitting over my shoulder eating potato chips, and I'm trying to fucking hold a conversation. You're gonna catch 5 across the eyes. Shut the fuck up. You eating potato chips on the fucking stream? I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's a shame to me because he was able to set up really interesting matches, right? I mean, he did get some interesting shit set up, and it was fun to watch. And I mean, when it was just him doing his thing, it was entertaining. People would come to watch it, but he wants to involve all these fucking LA people, and I couldn't even understand who the fuck I was talking to at the time over there because there's like some new fucking person sitting at the mic every 2 minutes.
And there's this weird echo going on where you sound like the voice of God with when you're speaking on his stream. I don't know. It was
Well, that's just my natural presence.
Nothing spoke down to the faggots. Get your shit together.
Man, I don't know. I am gonna have fun watching it. Oh, Tonka saw with the super chat. I am gonna go through and read the other super chats eventually.
Aren't they all like streamers though? Like each one of those person like does some like internet thing. Like they all want to be influencers, quote unquote, in their own right.
It's such a ridiculous term. Like if you put out, whether you're streaming or making videos, if you put out interesting shit that people like, they're gonna watch it. But if you get full of yourself and think you're an influencer, you should be shot in the head. That's such a dumb fucking term and an attitude to have when you're going around in life.
Well, I think influencer is just a code word for someone who doesn't have any real source of income.
Yeah, it's marketing speak. It's somebody in marketing and PR looks at your channel and is like, oh, you get people to watch your shit. I'm going to give you a nice title and then try to get you to do goofy shit to make me money.
It's agency speak. Like that's something that's meta. That's not even supposed to be said, especially not by the principal of the channel. You're not supposed to, like, what are you even doing talking like that in public? That just, it's a turnoff, you know. That's something your agent.
It's like some FCB Chicago shit going on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I mean that was energy. It's been a hell of a week. What can I say? I mean, you've got Channel Awesome imploding with all the rape and pedophile charges getting thrown around, and
bully hunters. What the fuck?
Bully hunters imploding. All the advertisers jump
Steel
ship.
Series completely dropped them like a hot rock earlier. Yeah.
Oh, they're threatening lawsuits now. So yeah,
actually, that chick, Zombie Unicorn, actually was streaming on Twitch, burning it down, basically, just complaining about everyone and everything while we were streaming.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic. I'm going to have to go watch that because Steel Series is pretty angry. They said that their brand has been damaged by this.
It has been,
yeah, they're looking at legal avenue to assess that.
I'm hoping somebody pulled the VOD out of that so I can watch it too because I didn't get a chance to watch it. I really want to see what she said.
Somebody's got it, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. Did you end up getting, I don't know if you got her channel earlier, Bakes, whatever his thought. You know, she hit about 30 of her videos and I had like 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, that was the other weird thing. They're like, oh, you're digging through people's lives and all this weird shit. I was like, no, it was on her YouTube channel. The video I put up of her talking about running away across. She said she fled for her life because somebody asked if their dog could sit next to her. Like, what the fuck? But that was on her YouTube channel under a playlist for interviews she had done. So it's not like I magicked that up. And then I don't even know what he was talking about. His fucking manager getting calls that he's been arrested. So I don't know. I have no idea about any of that. There was this
other video where she's in a towel, like fresh out of the shower and doing, I don't know. There was a lot of weird videos on there. I only got a couple of them because, I mean, I wasn't really thinking she was going to scrub the whole channel, but that's pretty much what she did. So anyway, I don't think that was the right way to react to the whole thing. But,
well, yeah, no, you don't want to burn everything down because then that just makes people interested into why you're doing it.
Yeah, they're just like, what are you hiding? Let me.
Well, and the thing too is like that's what confuses me. Bake should know his audience. He should know where a lot of his viewers are coming from. He should know where that initial push is coming from. So then to be surprised that they would act the way they would act, or they'd be interested in looking into this, or laughing at how stupid it is, it shows like a disconnect. Like he's not really as in tune with the people he's pandering to as he would like to present himself as being.
By the way, as we speak, Tonka is filling us in. He said, I think it might have came back on since then, but he said they just ended when the 2 females flipped on each other. This is a genuine dumpster fire. There's crying. Apparently Aaron, I think it was Aaron, tried to sit on his lap and he pushed her off, and then she started getting into it with the other female. And
well, yeah, can I just say I liked the other girl better, the brunette, the dark-haired girl.
Yeah.
When she was sitting with Stream and they were shit talking her and she was just talking back to them, at least she could fucking handle it.
Yeah, she seemed a lot more, you know. I don't know. I just don't think Aaron quite realizes what she's involved with. Like,
Aaron, like we were talking about this earlier, Ralph. Like she exhibits, like the way she speaks, the way she expresses herself and emotes. Like that looks. And again, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but that looks like somebody who's not all there.
Yeah, true. This is what the future of America looks like.
I think
watching
she also,
the stream, and it's like it's a bunch of Mexicans fighting on a live stream.
I mean,
wasn't off the internet.
Wasn't that our stream earlier? Like,
yeah.
We did too.
A 56% shit show.
Yeah, right. and
my God.
e-bagging at the same time. This is scientists have figured out what America will look like in 2050, and it's beautiful.
Well, it's only going to get worse. I mean, realistically, like, you know, the standards we see today for how people do live streams, and they'll, you know, like it's become common practice. I'm not knocking you, Ralph, or anything, but like where you take a minute to say or address super chats and shit like that.
Well,
but like,
I mean, because
like,
every single video gets demonetized. So I mean,
no, I'm just saying it's common practice. That's what people kind of do now. But what freaks me out is the idea of like 20 years from now, where I picture like teenagers having live stream on all the time, and all they're doing is addressing people and begging for money nonstop. It seems like that's kind of where it's going, and it's a kind of a mind fuck to picture it being there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just watching. I just turned the bake thing on. You don't even have to have the sound. It just looks. It's like a surreal sight. All these.
He's going back for a third one.
I don't even. No.
Is there a third one going?
It dropped off for a second, and then it popped back in. The two.
Oh, she's screaming. She's screaming at him now. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm live.
Hold on.
She is not happy.
She is.
Holy shit. We have gone
Camera's
full
moving around.
fucking
Camera's shaking
TWS.
around. The girls are screaming at each other.
Look at Bake. He's in the middle. Holy shit.
What are they
full
screaming about?
TWP now.
What are they screaming about?
No, if somebody breaks out the box, we better watch out. If they start running over to Walmart, we're in trouble.
I would like to see them just start fighting. I think that would be good.
That'd
That'd be the perfect way to
Real life blood
The
sports.
girl on the right. Those typical.
What is this
nut
text to
jobs.
speech bullshit? God, that shit is annoying, Jim. Holy fucking shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's what kept interrupting. It was really hard to keep track of the fucking conversation because every 2 seconds. So that's why I asked him, "Can you just turn it off?"
Robot voice starts coming on. It's like, wow. I mean,
Erin is like a fake. She's like a fake beauty. She's like, you know, not that I know anything about pornography, but she's like one of these people that looks really good in the thumbnail, and then you check it out, and it's like, because look at her teeth, look at the hair. I mean, it's just she's like a butterface. I don't understand. I guess, you know, you caught up in the LA lifestyle. Erin, the
There you go.
The one at 20K for a boob job and hair, and so
It's a LA lifestyle.
Did you see that GoFundMe, Jim, where she was?
Yeah, was that actually real? I
that's
saw
real.
that and I thought,
That's
there's
real.
no way that can be real. Nobody
That's
really asked
100% real. It was set up in January. Yeah, that's real.
So
20
it
grand.
wasn't just a boob job, though. It was a boob job
And
and then
hair.
hair coloring.
Yes, hair. She said getting her hair colored back was going to be very expensive, which I didn't really understand, but yeah, that was legit.
That's
Apparently,
big for she gonna get a weave.
some people swear that there are porn videos of her out there as well. And you know, I can't say for sure, but that wouldn't exactly shock me.
Hey, Ralph,
I don't know. Has anybody searched Blacked yet?
I'm going to send you a $5 Streamlabs and do it under your nickname. And I'm gonna play Ram. I'm gonna play Ram Ranch on the big screen.
Ladies,
hopefully that works. I don't know if the media one actually works. We can play media. Nobody ever donates to me on Streamlabs, really.
No, I'm donating to Baked, but I'm gonna play Ram
do
Ranch on
it.
Baked Stream under your
Oh,
nickname.
good. Okay, yes, please do. I mean, obviously he's proven if you'll send the cash, there's nothing this guy won't do. Of course, you know.
The message will say, "Read out Ram Ranch."
Yes. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with making money, but he just seems to be totally.
Yeah, and I have no issue if you want to make money, if you're good and you produce shit people like, fine, whatever. But I hate that attitude of like, oh, you got me this far, now I don't need you anymore. It annoys me.
Earlier, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but he was like, oh, today's a day of free content. You know, I went out and did all this hard work, and I told you guys it was all for free. But I'm just going to check here and see if there were a few angels here who went ahead and donated anyway, and it was just the delivery of it was.
He's gonna, that mentality is gonna. Have you ever heard of somebody called Wings of Redemption?
Oh yes, I know Jordy Jordan.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna end up like that dude, where he's sitting on stream for 8 hours, and like, I need to make 5 subs today. If I don't make 5 subs today,
I didn't want to get this surgery.
yeah. My life is over if I don't get 5 subs. And then if you don't do the sub thing, he's like, that's 3 minutes of commercials. And then when people are like, why do you? He always says, I hate playing this game. I fucking hate this game. This game ruined my life. I want to kill myself. And they're like, why are you playing it? I need the fucking money. Give me a sub.
Oh, yeah. If you guys don't know who Wings is, go look up Wings of Redemption. I've
Ram
been
Ranch
following
is
this
alive.
guy for like 6 years now.
Yeah.
It's playing.
They're playing it. Holy shit.
Hold on. Holy shit.
I told them what Baked carrying the camera.
Look at their faces right now.
So lost. They're so confused.
Oh she's so mad.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
Greetings from the Killstream. Holy shit.
Hot herd buff cowboys, they're cock-throbbing herd. 18 more white cowboys out in the yard. Big bulging cocks ever so hard.
He's so mad.
Orgy in the shower.
Oh, he stopped it. Oh,
Say,
weak.
Maria, you don't even really know
Oh,
or care
man.
about baked. Aaron
That
obviously
was-
cares about
Oh,
James, that was
Just
yes,
stop
he
it.
is.
That was amazing.
Embarrassing.
Nicely done.
Who says blood sports don't bring people together?
There you go.
Signs she wants to have sex.
Jim, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, it was an entertaining stream you had going on. I mean, I saw Keem popped up to watch the discussion, and then, yeah, people were saying PewDiePie stopped by too. So I don't know on that one, but
Keemstar was here.
Keemstar was definitely
I
here.
guess
We do know that one.
He actually
That was
follows me on
insane.
Twitter, and he'll pop in every once in a while and comment.
I
but
guess everybody was really looking forward to that Fuentes Allsep Syria
Yeah.
discussion.
They seriously
We've all been
were.
waiting for it, and
Yeah.
everybody stood up for it.
Yep, it's just been a long time coming.
Yeah. Great content. It was that was one of the ones. That was one of the big matchups that was waiting in the wings.
Yeah,
and,
there's some people just like, Ralph, this completely fell in your lap. People have been trying to book this for months.
Ralph's like, let me read some super chats.
I only did that
I'm like,
once.
no,
Come
shut
on.
the fuck up! Shut up, Ralph.
I only did that once, but there's.
Well,
just-
yeah, I have to say too before I pop out of here, Ralph.
Yeah,
It is a bit of a weird meta mindfuck because when I was on Bake's stream maybe like a month ago, he was asking me what would be some good matchups to have, and I jokingly said, "Oh, you need to get Allsep and Fuentes together because that'll be entertaining." And now here we are with that actually happening, and we're all talking about Bake's fucking.
Yeah, man, it's been a surreal, I would say evening, but it's almost 5 a.m. here on the East Coast, so
Yeah.
Kick the blonde
yeah,
crack whore
it's
with bad
been a
teeth that
surreal
get with the
morning. How about that?
THICC method.
All right. Well, I enjoyed the stream. It was fun watching you guys. It was an interesting diversion to pop onto Bakes, but yeah, thanks for the evening's entertainment, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jim, for coming on,
thanks for
man.
coming.
Guy.
All right, later, Jim.
Take it easy, guys.